अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम देखेंगे फॉर्मेशन ऑफ आयोनिक बॉन्ड, हाउ आयोनिक बॉन्ड इज formed. Ionic bond when metals and non-metals, these are two different groups, metals and non-metals. When metals and non-metals are allowed to react, they form ionic bond. Metals have tendency to lose electron because they have large atomic size and they can lose electron easily. On the other hand, non-metals have tendency to accept electrons because their valence shells are incomplete, and to attain stability they react with other atoms like metals. When metal lose electrons, these electrons are accepted by the non-metals. There is a good example of formation of NaCl. In NaCl, sodium chloride, which is also a common salt, sodium is a metal while chlorine is a non-metal. When sodium loses its electron, it will be accepted by the chlorine atom, and ionic bond is formed between them by the complete transfer of electron from the sodium to chlorine. The ground state electronic configuration of sodium atom is, as we know, the atomic number of sodium is 11. Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. Its first shell, then second and then third shell. Similarly, the electronic configuration of chlorine is, whose atomic number is 17, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p5. As we can see that its last shell is M shell, so it must follow octet rule, and its last shell is M shell, and it also must follow the octet rule to complete its valence shell. It has one number of electrons, so to complete its octet it required 7 electrons. So it's very difficult for sodium atom to attain 7 electrons from any other atom, while chlorine has 7 electrons in its valence shell and it requires only 1 electron to complete its octet. This 1 electron will be accepted by the chlorine from the sodium, Sodium is a metal and it has tendency to lose the electron. When sodium loses this electron, it will be accepted by the chlorine, and now releasing one electron from the sodium atom, it will form positive ion, and by accepting one electron from the sodium atom, it will form a chloride ion or anion, and it will form a cation. Now the electronic configuration of sodium ion and chloride ion is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, and the electronic configuration of chloride ion is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p6. One electron which loses sodium atom is accepted by the chloride ion. Now we can see that according to this electronic configuration, we can see that its K and L shell are now completely filled. Now its valence shell is L, which is complete now. And in case of chloride ion, we can see that its electronic configuration is 6 plus 2. Now there are 8 electrons in its valence shell, and now it is complete. Now both atoms are now stable because their valence shell are completely filled. So by losing electron, sodium will become a sodium ion, and there is a partial positive charge is created on the sodium ion, and a partial negative charge is created on the chloride ion. Now the partial positive and partial negative charges, both these charges attract each other. A force of attraction is created between these ions, these oppositely charged ions, and they form ionic bond, which is a very strong bond because both these opposite charges attract with each other with great force of attraction. It is a strong bond which is called ionic bond.